Nether hubs are hard. We're currently at the point on this server where I have a bunch of amazing builds around me, but our nether hub still looks like this. But you know what? I'm done neglecting the nether. My boy needs some help. So today we're going all in and we're gonna build the server a proper nether hub. I gotta step up. I mean, what am I gonna do? Nobody else is gonna do it. Although this thing is gonna be flippin' huge, so I might need some help. No, I'm still in love with Deepslate that's been added in 1.17. So that's gonna be the main block we're building this out of. Let's see how much we've got. That is extremely disappointing. I do think we've got some down in the mine, so let me check. Moment of truth. Hallelujah. Oh, another one. And another one. Okay, yeah, we got a lot. My 4 little shulker boxes here aren't even enough to hold it all. We're gonna need to head to the shopping district and grab some more of those. Super cool shulker shop right here. Dang, the selection is running thin. I think I'm gonna buy like 6 of them. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be enough to tide us over for now. We got plenty of shulkers, but I don't know about Deepslate. I've already got like 4 filled up, but I don't even know if that's gonna be enough. And if I'm gonna be mining more, I probably need a beacon. So let's check out this shop right here. Okay, I'm looking around and I really have no clue how this shop is supposed to work. So you can get a beacon for 1 diamond block or a beacon token for 1 diamond. You know what? I'm a betting man. Let's try it. So if we chuck in 1 diamond, what's happening? What's happening? Doesn't seem like it worked. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, so it gives you a beacon token, and you have to put it over here, insert beacon tokens here. Okay, let's see. Is it gonna work? Oh! Oh, it's raining. It's raining cooked fart. Oh my goodness. Did I say cooked fork? Cooked pork chops. Okay, so no beacon, but hey, I got a stack of food. This is a brilliant shop, guys. But you know what? I think we're just gonna buy 1 beacon, so I'm just gonna make a diamond block. That's enough gambling for me today. Let's chuck that in there. Oh! Holy crap. This is so cool. Oh my word. Wow. This is like the coolest shop I've ever seen. I don't think I mentioned it, but this shop is built by ZL and Lagging Days. And like I said, it's amazing. What else would I expect from a note block master and a redstone genius? You men are geniuses. Unfortunately, I also don't have iron. Last time I checked, Maddie's shop was not restocked, but we can always check. Anything? Fingers crossed? Big no. Well, I went ahead and messaged DC to see if he has any iron I can buy off him, but I think this is a good time to mention the giant sheep in the background. This right here, the Rubik's Cube looking thing, is actually going to be me and Skill's wool shop, and I thought it suitable that they speak to each other since they're staring at each other lovingly in the eyes. Bah, man. So yeah, it's not actually quite done yet, but we're working on it. Oh, guys, Sky is the best. She said she has enough iron that I can buy it off her. Oh, look, Sky just showed up behind me. I was literally about to record. Hey, Sky, what's up? Oh, thank you, Sky. Thank you very much. Fly high, Sky, fly high. Now, I'll be completely honest with you guys. I have no clue how much Deepslate this build is going to take, but the plan is for us to have absolutely none of these empty. Every single shulker we just bought is going to be filled to the brim. So there's only one thing left to do. Let's hit the mine. I want you guys to take note right now that I am looking at my statistics, and if I go to items, mined, you can find Deepslate somewhere in here. Here it is, Deepslate. I have mined 10,732. Now let's see how many more I mined just in this episode. I'm actually going to put away this iron and this beacon for now because we actually don't need it, because I'm going to mooch off Skill's beacon right here. One other thing you may have noticed is that I'm holding 2 different pickaxes in my inventory. That's because we're going to need both regular Deepslate and the cobbled Deepslate. You know, for the amount of time I've spent mining, that is a disappointing amount of Deepslate. And I'm kind of getting bored, so I think you know what time it is. See, the key thing is here is to find a big area of Deepslate, you place your TNT down in the hole right there, you place it, you light it, you cover it back up, and you just wait a second, give it just 1 second now. Okay. And just like that, you got a bunch of Deepslate. I don't know how I turned southern all of a sudden. So, I accidentally fell in this lava pit here, and somehow I killed myself. I started to panic, and I was like, how do I get out of this thing? So I just used some rockets and flew out of it, and apparently I got my own face. We're going big head for this episode. My face is large, but my brain is small. Now guys, I've got 1 piece of TNT left here, and I want to know if this is going to count as me mining blocks. So let's go into statistics, and we can see. So I've currently mined 12,638. Chuck the TNT down, let's just light it. 12,638. So no, it actually doesn't count me mining with TNT. That's very unfortunate. We got about 18 stacks from all that TNT, so we'll just add that to our score at the end. But if I'm being completely honest, using TNT is very, very inefficient. Hi, friend. That's it, guys. Every single one of our shulkers is completely full to the brim with all this deep slate. We've got both the regular and the cobbled. We've even got a little bit of the miscellaneous, like stairs and bricks and stuff. And of course, we've got some resources in our beacon and everything in here. We may end up needing to come back here for more deep slate, but for the moment, let's head into the Nether. Would you guys believe that we're like 15 episodes into the season and I don't even have a Nether portal? Well, that's definitely got to change. So we're going to make a Nether portal on the ship finally. Of course, if we do come inside here, yeah, I still haven't done anything in here. But I think we're just going to place the Nether portal right here at the back half of the ship. And since we're going to have doors on either side here, when we come through the Nether, it'll be really easy to get out at our base. Let's light her up. You guys can just imagine coming right out of this portal and then just being able to jump out here and fly to wherever we need to go. I have a question for you guys. Did they change the way portals work? Because if I go through this portal, it literally made a new portal right here on the path to Lucid's base. So now this one's linked up with mine. I'm so confused. I am gonna make this one 3 wide though. Well, all right, looks like we're all linked up. But I think you guys can understand what I'm talking about. This place is kind of dangerous and very boring. Now, let me just first say, this entire area is gonna have to be reworked. Look at this. Whoever made this portal put it on 2-block wide pattern. That is illegal. Even blocks don't work well in Minecraft. How many times do I have to say this? Man, this place is a mess, but the first thing we gotta do, gotta set up a beacon. The beacons are lit. We just went for regen and haste for this because it's going to be a little bit difficult building in the Nether. And while we don't need haste for the netherrack, it'll be nice for the deep slate. Also, something I love that I just discovered. This axe has smite 5. And if you kill a piglin in one hit, they don't get mad at you. Isn't that right, fellas? Hiya! So here's the plan right here. I've got the shopping district portal right here, and around it is going to be a massive circle. I went ahead and cleared out a ton of netherrack, like 150 blocks in diameter. And a big thank you to Lucid for coming to help me clear out some of this area, because it was going to be a lot to do on my own. So we've got plenty of room to work in. And if we hop down here to where all my stuff is, you can even see that there's some chests right over here. And all of these chests here, yeah, that's a lot of netherrack that we've cleared out. It's a whole lot better than last season where we had basalt. That stuff was an absolute pain to clear out. Now, I'm actually going to go ahead and meet up with Chief, because he's volunteered to help me build this thing. Hey, look, it's Steve. Yeah, he's missing his skin at the moment. Long story.
Nerd!
What a nerd!
Oh, wait.
Put on that head, bro. Oh, yeah, there we go. Now, you can't even tell. You can't even tell.
Basically, it's just like I took off my, this is my casual, actually. This is business casual. All right, so
Chief, we got plenty of resources. So we need to actually build something here, Chief.
Like, yeah, that would probably help. So I guess is the plan right now to start filling in the platform?
Why, Chief, I'm so glad you asked. That is exactly what we're gonna do. First thing we did was me and Chief took down all of these bridges that were there temporarily, which was honestly a lot of work on its own. This is a big area. Then we made a floor of cobbled deep slate slabs that covered the entire area. All of this took about 2 hours, the first of 4 streams that we did to complete this. Come on, Chief, let's go. I'm recording this.
Yeah, all right, for the memes.
For the memes, let's go, Chief. Mess them up.
Come on! I got a spoon. Bam! Ow.
You failed.
All right, you know what? He asked for this. I didn't want to do this, but he asked for it.
Get him.
No! Hold on, this might be content. There might be content here.
Come on, Chief. More content. Once we got done messing around, I went back to my place through my portal, and I found this. Is this in-game? What is going... Is this ZL? Oh my gosh! Oh, there's a note here. Oh, look, you found me. Custom note block songs available now. Contact ZL for your note blocking needs. This is awesome. Oh, I'm 100% gonna leave this here. Oh my gosh, guys, I just went over and I was looking at this farm as well. I noticed these tripwires. And I was like, I didn't add the tripwires there. Wait for a creeper. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my gosh. Oh, ZL, I love you. This place is flipping massive. And if we come down here to where all of our stuff is, we actually used a lot of that deep slate. And we have a bunch of slabs left over, but most of what we have is just the regular deep slate. So I might need to ask around, see if we can get some more deep slate, because some people have volunteered to give us some more. Now, Chief's gonna join us again real soon, but what I actually wanted to get done is all the paths that are going to each of these portals. Because even though our floor is gonna be down here, the paths are still gonna be up at this level. Unfortunately, our path design requires one thing that I don't have, and that's basalt. Now, I'm really not sure, but there might be basalt sold in the shopping district. If it's going to be anywhere, it's probably here in Dylan's shop, so let me just check. Yeah, I don't think he's got any, unfortunately, but that means we're on the hunt for some basalt. Luckily, we are right outside of Basalt Deltas here. Now let's see, I just want to lay out a little bit of this to see what it looks like. So this is somewhat what these paths are going to look like. I think it looks actually pretty darn good. Although one thing I did notice that we might want to change is that these are a little too close together for such a big area. So we might end up doing just like every other, kind of like that. Yeah, I reckon that's the play. And I'm just going to kind of lay them out for now. And of course, me and Chief are going to be able to lay out things differently if we want it. You can always change it up a little bit, but I need to figure out where the heck all of these paths are going to go because these portals are not in a very orderly fashion. Now we needed to get this part done because right now people couldn't even get into their portals. And we were kind of worried that if somebody died or something, they wouldn't be able to go get their stuff. And we had more fun with guests. Go, Chief. Sick 'em. Come on, buddy.
I already did, man.
No, there's another one. Here we go. Yeah. We kept getting distracted, but Chief showed me his design for the walls that he was thinking of, and we ended up going for it. I had plenty of quartz from when I did that 24-hour mining challenge, so we were pretty much set. We kept getting plenty of visitors in the Nether Hub, and some of them offered to help, like Soli and Lucid. Others caused problems, like Rek, but you're gonna have to watch his video. So for the roof, we actually mirrored where all the paths were going, but on the ceiling with quartz outlined by basalt. That gave us just a nice bright touch to it, because up till then it seemed really dark. Once we had done that, it was just time for the roof. Here's my biggest piece of advice. If you're gonna build a Nether Hub, especially one out of Deepslate, don't use regular Deepslate. Only use cobbled Deepslate, because we used the regular Deepslate for this roof because we had a lot of it, and it is a pain to work with. Because first of all, you can't make slabs out of it, and second of all, it's directional, so you have to be sure where you're placing it is correct. But let me tell you, it pays off in the end. Check this thing out, guys. This looks absolutely sick. I am so happy with how this came out. The last finishing touch, of course, was to add those soul lanterns hanging from the ceiling. They really bring it together. Now, I was curious, and I did some math to figure out how much Deepslate we used. I alone mined over 21,000 Deepslate, and I would guess about 95% of that has been used on this build alone. And that doesn't even count all the Deepslate that Chief and Soli and Lucid mined. It is really hard to get a scale of how big this thing actually is because there's a lot of open space. But let me just tell you from the bottom of my heart, it is massive, or else it wouldn't have taken 2 weeks for this video to come out. Now, I've got a challenge for you. If you enjoyed this video, choose between one of the videos on the screen. In this one on the left, my buddy Branzy stole Rek's entire base, hence the reason it was a bit chaotic. And this one on the right is Chief's video, the guy who helped me build most of this, where he decided to make himself a base in the void. Well, thank you all guys for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to do all that YouTubey stuff, and I will catch you in the next one.